All right.
Windows install Copilot.
Yeah, it's their new like AI assistant thing.
Yeah. Do you good on? Never really. Did you check Twitch? You're normally the guy who checks Twitch for me.
Oh, well, yeah, it's because I have it open.
So if that's good and you can hear
We're good.
everything.
We have audio.
All right. Cool. Remember it's on you
On me?
if you want it to be.
You guys. Anyway, welcome all to another episode of Barntome. Previously, the group decided to raid a bit more of the dungeon before exiting out for a paid-for heal. They ran around, fought some bullywugs, exploded some mushrooms. Prom Check decided to raid the library, where he luckily found one diary. Drusilla attempted to copy him, only to piss him off by throwing books all over the place. Ben had some good rolls, some bad rolls, some general just fuckery. About normal. We left off, they had just gotten out of the first floor and gone to the medical tents for healing. This would allow them to heal all of their HP, none of their MP, but still be back in time to enter the first floor before it resets. So we'll leave them off in the healing tents if they want to roleplay a little bit before they go back into the dungeon itself.
Where did we leave off exactly? Were we still inside looking at books?
No, you left the dungeon and went to the tent, like I just said.
Oh.
Did I pay already?
Yeah. I don't know. Did you take the money out? It's only 10 silver.
Oh, I think so.
I'll take it out again.
It looks like I already took it out.
We paid. I remember they split me off into my separate area because, like, my entire body was poisoned or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Got a special tent just for dumbasses like me.
Well, I'm ready to go back in.
I stretch and I'm like, oh, I thought that'd feel a little better, but can't complain. Pretty quick. Although I'm kind of like trying to feel for my magic. I'm like, could use a little more, but yeah. You ready for a flame sword?
Ready to what?
You want a flame sword this battle?
I think I'm doing quite fine with one of darkness.
Well, remember what we talked about. If you want to try something frisky.
Come to think of it, we did mention some combo ideas. You know, if I'm ever in the thick of it, I don't want to have to take time to cast one of my spells. Feel free to chime in and give me a little boost with that flame sword stuff.
I just figured rock is more accepting of heat than electricity, so yeah.
Oh, but let me know beforehand so I don't freak out, because I will. I absolutely will.
I'll make sure to direct it away from your minion.
Oh, my poor minion. Yeah, do that.
We do have to make that thing wear a bell.
Poor guy's always getting in trouble.
Minion, go sneak up on that guy. Ding, ding.
No.
It'd be a pain in the ass putting
Minion,
that
go
on.
draw their fire. Ding, 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 ding.
You know, that could actually be a good idea for that utility.
How much did we heal for? Do we just, like, full heal?
Health-wise, yes.
Okay. Cool. I was not doing great.
But no mana.
No mana, no.
So after that, I guess Drusilla and I are sitting there waiting for Ben to roll up because he went off to a different tent.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the gas spore tent like?
Oh, fuck. It's been a week.
Shit.
Sorry if I cough, guys. I've been getting over flu.
Yeah, my lungs are not happy.
Huh.
Where were we? Sorry.
Oh, I was asking what the gas spore tent was like.
Oh,
What sort of ICU am I emerging from? Am I pulling tubes out of my ass? Like, what's going on?
I didn't get that far into the creation of it. Basically, just a secluded off section so the spores don't affect anybody who's not already infected.
Oh, okay. So it's more like a leper colony.
Yeah, pretty much. You can go with that.
I was thinking
Okay.
they had a bunch of mages and you were in a like makeshift stasis chamber. Just held up.
Yeah, like my lungs were outside of my body.
Pretty much.
I mean, I don't think it would be the first time. I've been pretty fucked up. But yeah, I'll just stumble out of there and sort of just walk over to y'all talking about fire swords. Sounds bitchin'.
What do you think the fire swords, Ben?
I mean, things typically don't like fire. I don't like fire.
Can't
Those
imagine.
escorts don't like fire.
I can't imagine the idea of a flaming fish sounds too appealing to you.
Nope. Not. Well, if I can get some asbestos gauntlets, I guess.
Maybe we could put that idea on hold. I regret bringing it up.
Then on top of the fire, we do bonus poison damage.
Exactly.
In 50 years, you're done.
Why did he quit? Why did he walk away? Oh, he knew he already lost. In 50 years, he will die.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And the lawyers will come after me.
All right, guys. You ready to get back in there?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, we're going for the gold this time, not the grind. Still got an open dungeon in there.
Wait, I thought we were going for. Wait. We're gonna hit the second level and then the bosses, or just go straight to the bosses?
Something figured that we'd have to go straight for the bosses, right? Like they're blocking the second level.
I thought we were going to go for that bonus room before we attack the bosses.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Let's do that.
From the, I will say again, from the letter that I found, they're difficult. Not for the faint of heart. I feel
The
like
bonus room?
Yes.
The bosses were hard. This is the first floor. What do they think they're trying to pull here?
I don't know what. My sheet does not tell me that. My little.
Look,
All right.
there could be fabulous prizes.
Let's
Yes.
hope they don't throw 3 beholders at us on the first floor.
Like, maybe there's a hammer specifically built to fuck clay golems in there.
I like the
I
way
would-
he thinks.
I mean, I don't think we'd be that lucky.
That would actually be good quest
Maybe.
design, assuming that there was a benevolent creator behind all this. Though I doubt that's the case.
It requires them to be benevolent.
That's great because that's Drusilla, Donnie in character, but he's talking about in game and also the fact that we're in a D&D session.
He meted that pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good.
He
Fourth wall break.
he got that accurate on 2 levels. But yes, DM, I think we're going back in.
Okay. So as you guys go back in, your session is already there, so everything you've done is no longer fog of ward. Anything fog of ward is areas you haven't been in. Proceed as you will. Before you enter either one of the gate doors, either the one going up to the extra room or the one that you already know leads towards the boss, stop. Don't just enter the fog of war.
Just want to
But you
stack up
pick
behind
your path. Pick your path, pick your setup, pick your formation. I've got a semi-naked boy laying in my bed. That didn't sound creepy at all.
It sounds
Please
so weird.
read. That's his son at all.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
son
that's my
just got out
boy.
of the shower. Don't. He's not. No. I'm not associated with that guy at all.
That is, yeah, just criminally poor phrasing.
Yeah, that was bad. I know it as moment it came out of my mouth. I was like, fuck. Okay.
All right. So we got two doors here. I forget which one is what.
The door up is the one towards the bonus room. The door to the right is the fireplace. Columns.
Bonus room. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, what are the chances we get our asses kicked? I forget how many times.
This would be 3.5 or 2.5. I mean, Kromtech kind of got his ass kicked, but you saved him the last one, so I'll give that one a half ass kicking.
Yeah, I'm two by myself.
Before we kick in that door, I'm just gonna cast Paragon Surge. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
I'm looking for something.
Not
I mean,
talking to you. Oh, I was talking to Ben. Sorry.
Oh. So, like I said, door. So, how do you wish to proceed? Open cautiously, open quickly.
I'm gonna listen at the door and see if there's anything I hear, because this place has made me humble.
Jack balls. I had another creature, and he's gone, and I don't know what it was, and fuck.
Orky froze.
What?
Orc froze.
Oh no.
No.
You can
He's
hear
stuck
me,
in a
right?
pensive pose.
Oh yeah, we
I
can.
Yeah.
can hear you.
I
It's just,
noticed
like, deep
that,
in
and I'm
thought.
like, I'll leave that for a minute.
Okay.
Can't I find anything I'm looking for? This fucking sucks. I know I bookmarked you. This one.
Hey, he's back.
Yep,
Who's back?
back
Or-
again.
JD's back? Ah, shit. We
Yeah.
could get sued for that.
Oh wait.
It's less than 3 seconds. You're fine.
Okay, this sucks balls. Where'd that go? I know I bookmarked it.
Oh.
Oh, all bookmarks.
So yeah, I missed 2 days. I got back from vacation, flew back Monday night. Start work Tuesday, and I am like, oh, my throat's a little sore. This can mean one of two things, but I figured, I'm like, yeah, it might be just a dry airport. Tuesday, towards the end of it, I'm like, I'm not feeling too hot. Started a fever late Tuesday and missed the last 2 days of work. And stopped running a fever like this morning or last night, one of the two.
Dang. I haven't gotten sick in a while.
You are sick in the brain.
In the membrane. I don't know. Oh yeah.
That's
okay.
insane in the membrane, by the way.
In the membrane. Yeah, I was just like sitting here like that's not it.
But yeah, so that was my week. Get back from vacation to be sleeping all the time. Or sick.
Dang.
Wish I could sleep.
If you got the flu, I can give it to you.
No, you can't. You live a state away from me. How are you gonna give it to me?
I'll mail my Kleenex to you. Just rub them real good and then touch your eyes.
Ooh. Felony. That's a felony. You have to properly label it, properly seal it,
Biohazard.
and it can only be sent to a medical lab. There's a book you should read. It's wonderful. How to Become a Federal Criminal. Highly recommended.
No one knows it's me.
Yeah, the return address is Seymour Butts.
Seymour. Everything okay over there?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, not particularly.
You had something you planned to throw at us in here, right?
Yep, and
I
I
hope it's
lost
not
it.
a lemur. A lemur?
A
Lemur.
lemur?
Sure. Lemure. It's a type of devil.
Oh, lemure.
Yeah. I think they're French. They might be French.
Probably.
I'm pronouncing entirely too many letters.
Lemure.
Lemur.
Lemure.
Lemure.
I feel like we've just collectively had a stroke.
God blast it. Stupid pop-ups are fucking everywhere.
That's how they get you.
Next, it's going to be like, oh, you want a functioning internet? Just pay $10.99 a month.
Oh, I saw my friend shared in our like car chat Snapchat channel. Ford applied for a patent that they could display ads on the car's infotainment screen. And I mean, they already collect your data because of the microphones and stuff. But like, it's like one of the ways that the article I was reading described how they could use it is like if your commute goes past Target every day, and you're like, oh, I need to pick up, like you say to yourself, oh, I probably should pick this up on the way home. As you're getting close to the Target, all of a sudden you get a Target ad on your infotainments.
That's annoying.
I would do a terrorism.
Yeah, the whole thing is just very nauseating to think about.
My friend, like, insert the boomer comment. Things used to be easy back or before they got fancy. I'm like, why do you think I haven't got a new car? Like, I don't want a car with the fancy screen on it. Cars,
Yeah, honestly, return to buttons.
Cars nowadays are more computer than car.
Give me buttons and dials and shit. I can't change my the heating or air conditioning in my car until the infotainment system is done booting up.
And don't buttons and levers make sense, though? Because if you're driving, you don't want to have to constantly look down at a screen to see where the buttons are. You want to be able to just feel it.
Because physical buttons, there's like tactile feedback. You can actually feel where the button is without looking.
Yeah.
Know which one it is, and instead of, especially because every time you start it up, it's just like, hey, don't look at this while you're driving. It's like, well, I fucking have to, so what do you want me to do?
It feels like the people who design these features have somebody driving them around everywhere.
Nah, it's just like, let's just slap a big stupid tablet in the middle of this thing. Awesome, it looks like the future. It collects dust and fingerprints. Who doesn't love that?
Katie's has that too. Although hers, you can adjust the volume. She has a few buttons, but you can turn the temperature up and down, or the fan speed.
Oh, I can't do that. That one's on the screen. So temperature I can change, volume I can change, and I can tune the radio. That's never on. But if I want to actually like slow the fans down or like change where the vents are coming out, nope.
What the hell?
One thing else that's stupid. She has a check engine light on. It's just a misfire when you when I gunned it too hard trying to get on the freeway. It corrected itself. I just had to recreate the problem and it fixed itself. But anyways, like it popped up that it was like a stored one. And the only reason why I know this is because I took it to a shop. And they're like, hey, can you run the check the codes so I can see like what I have to do. He plugged it in and he wasn't getting anything. Took like a test light underneath in the computer. Saw that there's power. They disabled the OBD2 scanner. She's a Jeep, a like 2-year-old Jeep or whatever. They disabled the OBD2 scanner, and you have to go to dealership because they remotely check the codes.
Terrorism. Do some Ted Kaczynski shit, man. Build a shed in the woods. Get creative with, energetic chemical compounds.
Yep. I was when I like, because I pulled it in. I'm like, yeah, I just need to check codes. Like, okay, go wait in there for one of the associates or whatever. I'm like, okay. Like, went in there, and like the car was right behind me, and I was like, check it. Didn't really see anyone go in. Yeah, walk up. They're like, okay, you have these codes. And then I asked them, like, can you print that off so I have it for our records or whatever? Like, no, these are whatever. Proprietary. And I'm like,
yeah, they're doing that John Deere shit. Oh.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Can you print off anything so I can remember this in a week from now? And she printed something off, so I wrote on there. I'm like, wait, what'd you say the code was for? And then I wrote off like cylinder 5 misfired, stored.
Okay, I'm ready. I found my thingy.
Oh boy.
Good. I mean, I thought you knew where it was. You have a kid.
Not that thingy. Anyway,
before I make any
also
more
what you guys are talking about, in all reality, the comfort and everything people want and the ease and everything like that is what's allowing shit like the Target ad, because people now want cars that are going to drive themselves. What do you think big corporations are going to do? They're going to make your car pull into where they want you to pull it in.
Yeah, but then you've got these 19-inch touch screens in the middle of these things, and no
Yeah,
one's asking for it.
I've got a touchscreen in mine.
Not true.
I use it for maps.
Not true. Oh, no. Fuck you.
What?
If you wanted something useful in your car for maps, you wouldn't have a big infotainment screen on the right-hand side of you. You would have the little light that displays it on your fucking windshield. Bring that back.
I can't afford that kind of technology.
Bullshit. It costs less than it does for that screen on your car.
The screen came with my car.
Technology is like a $20 piece of plastic you can buy on Amazon and put your phone into.
My buddy's BMW has it from like 2008. But I'm saying, car manufacturers, if they wanted to, they could put that in the car pretty cheaply. You don't need that big fucking screen there.
I'm pretty sure that got ixnayed because they claim, now I don't know the actual reason, it's probably some money shit, but they claim it was a distraction being on the windshield.
Yeah.
Distraction on the windshield versus taking your eyes off the road to look at your direction.
Yeah, let me just turn my head way down here.
But yeah, no, I will not take that argument as a valid argument.
I just said I use it for maps. I didn't say I bought it for that reason. It's the only thing I use my touchscreen for is a big ass map in the middle of my dashboard.
I will say that one, I did talk to a guy, like the Rams, they have the fucking like 19, like it's like this fucking tall, like it's bigger than an iPad, like a full size iPad. Yeah. Like he said he bought.
I'll show you my car next time I'm over.
He got the bigger. Or he traded in his truck to get the bigger screen on in his car.
Really?
And I'm looking.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm over here trying to get a car without one of those fancy screens.
Any newer car is gonna have them.
Yeah. Nope. I don't want it. Be like, go to the car dealership. How much to pay you to remove that screen?
Maybe it's like
pay extra to not have that screen.
Maybe it's like one of those tech fads, like 3D TVs, and like newer cars are actually going to go back to more of the original knobs and whistles.
No,
We can
'cause
hope.
now, like I just said, they're trying to get self-driving cars to be popular now.
I'm sure.
And then you've got the electric cars that have to have the big ass screens because that screen displays all the shit about what's going on with your car.
Dashboard.
True, but they've got all that because they're tech cars, and those are becoming popularized too. There was even last year they were trying to make it where gasoline was illegal, and the only thing we could get were electric cars. It didn't work, obviously, but they were trying.
I've
That's
not heard of that.
that's I did.
I'm
I
sure
was
those
talking.
big ass touch screens are going to go the way of pop-up headlights.
They can't even legally mandate that until the infrastructure is in place, right?
California, from what I heard, already did.
No, they have a predicted. It's not till like 2035, 2050. I forget which one. But they're gonna stop selling gasoline cars, at that time. But still, you have 10 some years to get the infrastructure in place. It's not like they're
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of my farmer buddies at work, and he was telling me how they want to do it with tractors and shit too, and they just won't work.
Not yet.
So the way of modern transportation is going more high tech, not less tech.
Well, once they get it all figured out,
More trains.
Yeah, trains would work.
I want more trains.
But yeah, because you think about it, if they actually get self-driving cars to work, well, what are you going to do while your car is driving itself? You're going to stare at the big-ass TV on your dashboard.
or your cell phone, I'm pretty sure those aren't going out of style.
Or your cell phone. But you can actually get pulled over for looking at your cell phone. You can't get pulled over for looking at the screen that's attached to your car.
I feel like that's one of those offenses that's going to be impossible to actually,
I've been pulled over for being on my phone before.
But like, if it's legal to look at your, but not your cell phone, you can just put your cell phone away when you get pulled over. And you'd be like, I was looking at my screen. Are they going to verify it one way or the other?
Still ruins your day when you get pulled over. That's why most people actually do play on their phones, but I don't play on my phone in the car anymore because I have been pulled over for having my cell phone out. I wasn't texting or watching videos or anything. I was just checking the damn time, and the cop saw the cell phone light on my face in the middle of the night and pulled me over.
Doesn't your car have a clock in it?
But it was an old car.
Doesn't your car have a clock in it?
Not that bright. It was one of those little green fucking
the
thingies.
green ones.
I mean, until cars become fully reliably self-driving, I would never be comfortable looking at my cell phone.
You're not even comfortable driving.
The only time I'll be comfortable with self-driving cars is if every single car is self-driving.
Yep. There's got to be every car, and the roads will all have to be overhauled. Every single road. Because they're going to need sensors.
As a full-time pedestrian, I've been almost run over a few times by people who are looking at their phones while taking a slow turn at an intersection.
Yeah.
I don't trust drivers.
You don't drive.
Am I wrong?
No, but I don't trust people in general. That doesn't mean I go around avoiding them.
I wait. If somebody's going to do an intersection, I give the driver the right of way.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I hope they hit me.
Yeah. Yep. They hit me, I get to sue them for everything they're worth.
I don't care how much money I have if I can't use my legs. I'll tell you that.
And here's the thing. Most people are pretty fucking broke.
I'm worth more dead than alive, so...
You
but
sue them for all they're worth. You're getting a Big Mac, my guy. I don't know what you want.
The thing is, with having the whole, it's illegal to not have insurance on your car, you sue the insurance company. And they have lots of money.
Yeah, I suppose. You'll be busy. Sue them for a while. I suppose, yeah, you're getting it from them. Because there's people out there taking out loans to get a Domino's pizza. Like...
That's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
People are financing pizzas.
Son of a bitch.
Anyway, so you found out what's in the bonus room.
Well, it's
Now
not
I'm
a
all worked
room.
up. Let's
It's
go
a
fuck
series
some
of
shit up.
rooms.
Yes.
But yeah, I figured out the monster. Yes. We'll see how you guys do and how everything goes. But how
I
you
can't wait
open
for
the door?
the technical difficulties. Please stand by. Card to pop up during that whole just rant that gets cut out.
Anyway, how you opening the door? How you stacking up? What you doing?
I would suggest kicking for the surprise, but I don't think anything here gets surprised.
Well, I was gonna walk up to the door and listen, because, like I said before, this place is the first place that has humbled me.
Oh, yeah,
Having
that's right. You did say that.
humbled out of here with 1 HP before, so like, you know.
So you can hear footsteps. It's
Or
actually
you're
roll
silent.
perception.
I'm muted.
Oh, there you go.
Roll perception, and that's because he's chewing. I could hear it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it just looked like he was talking.
I muted from the last time, or when I blew my nose. I want to say in advance, when he gets ready to open the door, I want to ready 2 fireballs.
Okay. You can
That is a
roll to 14.
Perception.
I don't know why my thing didn't go down. Okay, so you hear a lot of footsteps. It sounds like there's 6 or 7 pairs of feet walking around. You can't identify where in the room they are. You can tell they are active as if they know something is coming, but other than that, you can't really tell much.
All right, come on now. I come back and I relay that to these two. It's like 6 or 7 pairs of legs. I'm not sure I like the phrasing of that.
Ooh. You know what I say? I say you swing that door open and we just nuke everything in the inside. Like, second 1.
I have an idea, but it involves, it's a little unorthodox. Possibly you open the door and stand off to the side. I run in, cast a whole bunch of spells, and then run out, and then you guys can clog the doorway.
Sure, let's do that.
Is it metagaming to say that sounds like 6 or 7 op attacks?
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
What do you mean by that? You
His
speak
plan
more
is-
D&D lingo than I do.
Opportunity attacks. Attacks of opportunity?
Oh, it would be meta, but I'll say no. That's probably not going to happen. We'll have to see how things go, and
Well, no, like, I'm not saying, like, that's what's going to happen. I'm saying that's what sounds like the result of his plan would be.
yeah.
Which, you know, to repeat, run in, do magic, run out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Okay. Wait a minute. Do you have rope?
Why do you want rope, Ben?
Let me check.
Before I do this, let me check my intelligence real quick. 14. Okay, yeah, I'd be smart enough for this. Maybe. It's gonna be a DM ruling. So if we tie rope around Cromtech's waist,
Mhm.
right, and then pull him out after he runs in there, it's not his own movement, it's forced movement, which doesn't proc an op attack.
I like the way you think.
Is that how you would rule it?
Depends on the situation. With a surprise attack like this, I wouldn't be against it because it is a pseudo surprise attack that you guys are preparing ahead of combat. But
No one expects the bungee mage.
yeah, but if it was like actual full on, you guys are in turn order combat. No.
Oh yeah, if they
allow
see
that.
it coming, they're gonna
Yeah.
That's fair.
Also,
I have an
even if
explorer's
that
pack.
they'd only get the opportunity to attack if they're all huddled up at the door entrance.
Ranged.
True, but it sounds like
If they're
it
prepared.
sounds like they're preparing for something.
No,
Spiders. Why are there always spiders?
I think Croptech's going to be all right. I think
I
just
kind of
stand
side
behind
eye her.
pull. We could do the rope idea, or you could just pull them out with your gigantic arms. Just stand right behind the door.
As she's saying that, I'm grabbing the rope out of my explorer's pack,
Taking no chances here. Understandable.
tying her on my. I'm not doing the waist. I'm doing like full crisscross, like tethered leash.
Oh, Shibari. Yeah.
Like you're gonna pull my chest. You're not gonna pull my waist and have me fold in half. Like
I could see Ben actually folding you in half too.
I mean, if it pulls hard enough. I go, Ben, don't be afraid. Blood bubble if you have to. Just saying. I don't know if you
Are
still
we
be
gonna
able to pull
get this
me.
going? Because your DM is tired.
Yeah. One and DM's almost tapped out.
All right.
So I'll stay back here.
Who's
I
opening
can
the
pull
door
you
then?
away. If we need to, I'll have a blood bubble in the chamber. That doesn't sound good.
Who's opening the door?
I
I'm-
guess it'll be Cromtech. Right? Or do you want me to
Oh, Cromtech is supposed to be preparing fire magic on both his hands to start blasting the room upon entering.
how wide is
somebody-
the door?
It's 2 squares.
Oh, okay, so I can
He can open it. I can run in and do whatever. Like we both can
That
fit
was
side by
more
side
so-
through the door.
I was honestly, pushing for you guys to make Drusilla open the door.
What?
Minion.
Yeah, Minion. That's what you're here for. Do the dangerous stuff.
Yeah, Minion's at least as smart as a Velociraptor. I'm sure they can sort this out.
He shuffles up.
All right, I'll prep behind him.
Oh, and don't forget, Minion's not wearing the bell yet, so there still is that stealth component.
So also, for the sake of this surprise attack, I would like you, Cromtech, to describe the spells you are going to cast and the general way you are going to cast them. I will give you that this room is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
It doesn't need. Don't need that. My plan is a combination of either 2 firewalls that I'm gonna like try to make a funnel, or it's either gonna be 2 firewalls of that nature to like block them from coming at us all at once, or it'll be like 2 really large swirls. Like I'm gonna really try to make them, instead of like 5-foot radius, like 10, 15. Maybe 2 spheres that just crisscross across the room.
Pick one. This is a surprise attack. This is in the moment. This is 6 seconds of you need to do whatever the fuck you're gonna do, and you have about that much time to look around. So you need to have your magic prepared, whichever one you're gonna cast. Otherwise, it'll just be like regular combat, but I'll give you the first turn.
How about this? You can start a timer on your phone for 10 seconds.
6 seconds.
Okay. 6 seconds.
A turn.
And you start it once you reveal the fog. And at the end of the 6 seconds, I will tell you exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, okie dokie.
But I can do 1 2-handed spell, right? Like
Hmm?
one action of spells.
Well, it's a full turn. 6 seconds is a full turn, so you get 2 actions.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to make sure I'm zoomed out.
It sounds like you're going into a football stadium.
Be advised that immediately after this happens, you can pull him out if that's what you choose to do, but after that, we will be rolling initiative.
I mean, me pulling him out is based entirely on the noises he makes. If it's an octave higher than I'm used to, immediately pulling him out.
I guess I'll cast Imbue Magic Shadow Blade as soon as the countdown begins, and Paragon Surge.
You already cast Paragon Surge, doofus.
I didn't.
You
I was
did.
like,
You walked up to him and said, I cast Paragon Surge, getting ready to go through this door.
I said I'm going to cast Paragon Surge when Ben says we're ready. You don't listen.
I did listen.
Basically,
You're changing your wording.
He's casting it right before I'm going in.
I was planning. I figured that.
That was the wording.
Okay.
Nope. Changed it.
Nope.
Yep. Anyway, are we ready?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so...
This room's gonna be like way bigger than my screen is allowing.
Bam. And bam.
Okay.
They look like hobgoblins.
That's because they don't have the token for the kind of critter they are. Your 6 seconds is up. What are you doing?
Visually, can I see that these are elevated sections, like the table and the bookshelf?
Yep. Well, this is a ramp.
A ramp?
Kind of like a ramp that leads up to a platform. This is a table. This table.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast a flame wall.
Hold on. Before you cast, I do want to do some narrating, so our podcasters and you guys actually know what you're facing. I just wanted to give you your 6 seconds to plan based on the critter placement. So what you are facing are 3 chools. They're pretty much giant
Like lobster
crab. Yep, lobster dudes with 4 legs and tentacles coming out of their mouth holes. There's 3 of them, as I already stated.
If I remember right, their AC is kind of crazy.
I'm not giving you that information.
Fair.
But yeah, that's what you're facing. So they're like Canervus Blurgan said, they're basically 4-legged lobster dudes with big ass claws, and then they've got tentacles coming out of their face hole. They have no eyeballs. They see with sense magic, which is how they knew you were there, because they can sense any magic within 120 feet. And considering Ben is covered in ancient blood magic and Drusilla and Kromtech are both casters, they pretty much knew exactly where you were.
Gotcha.
Okay, but now you can state your intent.
Yeah, so I'm doing 2 flame swirls and 2 fireballs. Fire spheres. And nope, that's not what I want. The fire spheres, if I notice those are ramps, I'm gonna cast them at the 2 corners. I should where I'm actually standing. So I'm like here, and I'm gonna cast them and have them go up the ramp in that direction. And then the 2 individual ones, I'm casting flame swirls centered upon the points.
Okay. I'm okay with all this. I'm not arguing all of this, but for future reference, my mama's down here. For future reference, we are going to have to set a distance your spheres can roll per turn. I'm not saying that they stop; they can keep rolling, but just a distance per turn. Because yeah, one's going 40 feet and the other one's going 50 feet.
They could be at the bottom of the ramp. It doesn't matter where it just.
Well, like I said, I'm not issuing this now. I just literally thought of it. And if we're in a big ass open plains or some shit, the way we have it set up, you could roll your fucking orbs across the entire plains and burn an entire army, which is a bit OP. So we'll figure it out. I'm thinking maybe your walking distance per turn or some shit like that, something simple. But either way, for this it's fine. So these are flame spheres. I take it you're doing just the regular size damage or swirls. So the 2d6 damage, since they're not extended. And these are flame spheres, which will be rolling towards this guy. Since they are traveling a distance, I will give him a save to see if he can get the hell out of the way. He doesn't have any dex bonuses. That's kind of shitty.
And I would argue he would also have a reflex save if he's jumping off, depending on the height.
That is a good point. Well, a nat 20 and an 8. So he definitely avoids this fire. So he's like, yeah, I'm super awesome. Magic sense, I can tell they're coming. And he jumps and he kind of trips and falls on his face a little bit. I'll give him a full-on roll, a d4 damage, so he takes 4 damage. Okay.
And then I go, burn, baby, burn.
Okay, these guys will take 2d6 damage, so roll the damage for them. I will give this... No, because you started this one basically right above him, right?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Well, did you or didn't you? I can't remember where you placed it. You moved it.
Yeah, I didn't realize how far apart they were. We'll go without, because I was just trying to do the base level ramp going up into the ramp.
Okay. Then they'll just take the 2d6. You didn't put the backslash in on your roll.
I know, I was retyping. 4.
So they both take 4 damage.
And 7. Oh, just the 4 then. Or however you do it.
It just doesn't really matter. They get hit. Okay, now everybody roll initiative. Or, hold on, before I state that. Do you want to be pulled out?
I don't visually or audio... I don't have a visual or audio cue to get pulled out. Like, I don't feel immediate threat at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah, the audio cue was you screaming like a girl. I
So
didn't hear that, so I'm assuming
Yep.
things are groovy.
We're going to go with not pulling out.
That's
what
why
she
you have a
said,
kid.
That's why I have a kid.
Really loving the word choice today. Just
Yep.
I need to
Yeah.
clip
banger
that.
after banger.
That's gonna be a short right there.
I am totally on point today. Turn. I only got Donnie Danger's initiative roll. You two need to make an initiative roll.
So
There we go.
adding stuff together. I'm not gonna clip the other ones because I don't want to end up in jail, but that one will be a clip.
Yeah, the other one is not quotable, and I wouldn't.
No, that one shouldn't have even. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to clip that because I don't want to end up in jail. Could be a bumper sticker for us. I mean, Jesus.
Canary Splurgan, I need you to roll again.
All right.
Okay, we have our turn order.
Yay!
Up first is this guy. So, what's their movement speed? 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He's going to use his second action to sprint. End up right there. Ground Tech, you're up. I believe most of your fire only lasts 1 turn still.
Yeah.
So your fire will be poof. Oh, fuck me. Blast, poop loops with corn bits and blastedness. You know what? This one's gonna be a Minotaur just because I deleted the other one like a dipshit. He was here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm not feeling the greatest right now. In the position where they might be coming in. So, I'm gonna dual cast. Since I have a second here, I'm gonna initially. I saw where this guy jumped off, So I'm gonna dual cast Flame Swirls. I'm gonna recreate the one on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast the one there by the guy who jumped off the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to make a box around this last guy who decided to run up to me like he thought it was a good idea. So I can do this. To imagine that's enclosed. And then I'm going like this. Oop.
Okay, so roll 2d6 damage here. This guy isn't actually in the fire, so he's just taking the heat damage. Which would be 1d6. Well, 2 because there's 2 of them. So roll 2d6 for him as well.
So the 2d6 was a 7, and then it was a 4 and a 4.
Okay. Up next is the guy you just cast Flame Swirl on. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's also going to sprint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to right here. And then Ben, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna. First things first, I'm gonna spend 2 HP to cast armor. To do the blood armor, bump that up to 15. For my second action, I can't get to any of these guys.
Technically, you can't even see any of them. You just see fire.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna go in there.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going that way. I'm not going towards the guy surrounded by fire. I've learned that lesson.
So you could take your... Oh, you used one basic action. You could use another basic action to sprint if you wish. But that's up
then
to
I'm
you.
face to face and
Yeah.
Did any have 2 basic actions?
Yeah, he used one to cast blood armor.
Oh, yeah.
And the second one, Blood Mist.
Okay.
Centered on me. Why not? Let's see. Nope. There we go. Circle, center, linger. There we go.
Okay. Roll. Well, take away the HP to cast, and then roll for whatever you get back.
And let me check. Is it a D8 or a D10?
Believe-
D8.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe it's a D8.
For 1.
That I understand what you're doing though. You kind of created a little shield around yourself. I get it.
Well,
Just
more
didn't-
importantly, around the entrance.
Yeah.
So they can't, like, charge past me and get to the squishies.
I'm not that squishy.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Who was
How
talking
many
about
hit
you?
points you got right now?
You're
Say
still
again?
you're up.
How many hit points do you have right now?
100 since we took that little intermission.
Okay, so almost half of what I got.
Next to you, I guess everybody's squishy.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
You're tiny and small. I must protect.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I need to get a close look at these guys. So can I get that close?
You can go in his blood mist. It won't hurt you.
Oh, can I see through it?
No. It is a mist of blood. It's not really. I mean, you can see shapes, but unless Kromtek screamed they're giant lobster monsters, or Ben when he saw them, you don't know what they are. They're just kind of blurry shapes.
Is my movement affected at all? 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna use no more actions. I guess I'll dash. I'll use dash just so I can get up here, give people some wiggle space to get in this room if they want.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't do anything else. Do I have any actions after doing that?
You would have one basic action left.
Can I poke my head out right here and do knowledge monsters?
Sure.
15.
Well, you know that they are called Chul. You know their main attack is their pincers, and obviously since there's two of them, they will attack you twice every time they attack you. You know that your magic is giving away your presence to them, so it's not like they're blinded or anything. They can see you just fine. You also know they're amphibious. They can breathe air and water.
How do you spell Cochul?
Chull. Don't you dare Google a monster manual.
I'm knowledge monsters. I feel like that gives me permission to do that now.
That does not give you permission to Google a monster manual, which is going to give you their armor class, their hit points, and all their other shit. That is straight up cheating.
I thought it was so I could know their stat block.
No.
You have to hold it up first.
Does Knowledge Monster tell them if they're good with butter?
Yes. They taste good with butter.
Excellent.
Swear
All
to God,
parts of the monster.
if you have been Googling monsters because of your stupid knowledge monster checks, I am going to be super pissed at you.
You have plenty more to be pissed at me about besides that.
Oh,
I mean,
my God.
Probably accurate.
Probably.
By the way,
Anyway,
these
we're
guys
killing Drusilla tonight. Let's see if Donnie Danger wants to roll a new character. Up next is the guy in the flame walls, because he actually has to go through the flame walls. I'm going to make him do a dex check to see if he takes full or half damage. What's your casting modifier, Pork?
5. 4.
He'll take full damage.
4.
So he takes 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to go right there. He'll also take the 1 from the blood mist. And then he is going to attack Ben, who is the guy creating the blood mist.
Fair.
16 and a 10.
16 hits.
Okay, roll a strength check. You succeed.
I would hope so.
20.
You still take 13 damage, though. You just
Okay.
don't get grappled.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a bummer. Okay.
Cromtech, you're up.
And then he takes a d6.
Oh, yeah, your armor. Sorry.
1.
There we go.
Blood's not
Now,
doing a lot.
no, not today. Cromtech, you're up.
Drusilla didn't move a minion?
No, she moved him back a little.
So that you would be able to get in.
Ah.
Consider it, right?
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, did you give it the damage for entering the blood mist?
I did.
Oh, you did. That's right. Yep.
Yep.
That's literally 2 seconds ago. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your fire is going again.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna walk.
If you have taken any damage, which I don't know if you have or not, you would get 1 HP for walking through the blood mist.
Okay. I'm gonna walk to here. And I want to try something. I want to cast basically dancing lights.
So you want to put little fireballs all over the place?
Yeah, but I kind of want to focus them like over here. See how the enemies react.
Roll your damage.
6 and a 1.
Not bad. So this one here, I will click for the viewers. You see him kind of twist his head at the sudden appearance of extra magic. Not fully distracted, but he is curious. These two on the bottom, they're more focused on Ben, who is basically radiating magic right now.
Gotcha. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah. And then I'm gonna take my 2 hands as I'm kind of like hiding over here. I'm gonna just like clench them into fists and like tuck them in to my stomach area.
Okay.
Preparing a spell.
I figured. Interested to see where this goes. Is that the end for your turn then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. This guy is up. And like I said, Ben is basically sitting there radiating magic, so...
Aren't I popular?
Oh, a nat 1 and a 12.
I've never seen a lobster bite its tongue before.
Well, I am going to roll a D100 and see how bad this nat 1 is going to cost him.
Oh. Correction, I've never seen a lobster shit its pants
A
before.
1 on a D100. Following
Roll your armor damage and then double it.
Oh.
Go 4.
Ooh.
So it's not a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's a nat 1. It's not like he punched himself in the face. He goes to attack you, but your armor kind of like super spikes. And it like jabs really hard into his claw, doubling the damage for it. But you take no damage. Your armor almost like instinctively protects you and damages him at the same time. Ben, you're up.
All right. Well, the one to the, I'm gonna assume north, of me, that actually hit me. I'm just gonna punch him.
Do you, boo boo? You gonna roll damage for your second round of Blood Mist? You get 2 rounds with that, I believe.
That's right. Yes. So that's 3 damage.
And anybody who's an ally gains 3 life.
And then that's another -2 to maintain the armor. And punch. 120.
Miss. And miss.
All right, and then for my second attack action, 2 more punches.
That one hits.
I would hope so.
So would I. And that one misses. So you get 1 hit.
I landed. Well, hey, that's more than 0.
True enough. RNG really hasn't liked you in this dungeon.
No, it has not.
You've had like 2 really good rolls, and the rest have been just crap.
Do I add my strength modifier to the damage?
Your first one, yes, not your second one.
Okay.
So 8.
So 8 damage. So I heal for 4. And that's my turn.
Okay, up next is this guy. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, he was a little distracted by the lights, but you guys are all clumped together, which is more magic. He can't get to Ben, so he'll go after the next closest magic supply. A 24 and a 21. I'm assuming both hit.
Yep.
Roll strength, please.
An 8.
You fail.
Woohoo!
So, you need to roll another strength save because I don't have con. I just have strength, I believe.
A 4.
Oh, you fail again. Wow, I might actually kill Drusilla this round.
About,
You're paralyzed for 1 minute.
talk about RNGs as hating people.
Yeah, and you take 18 damage.
Ouch.
So, at the end of each one of your turns, at the end of your turn, so not before you take any action. So your next turn, this is basically all you do. You make another strength save. If you succeed, you will become unparalyzed on your next turn. If you fail, you stay paralyzed for the full minute.
For the end of the... Okay.
10 turns of combat, yeah.
Sucks. Okay.
So you're up. Make your save.
Is the lobster dude grappled to her?
Yeah, she's in his claws. And his tentacles are what are paralyzing her. So once a Chul, I can say this now since it happened. Once you're grappled by a Chul, you have to make a saving throw. If you fail the saving throw, one of its tentacles will paralyze you.
Well, I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you're still paralyzed. So up next is this guy who just got punched in the face. And he's going to go ahead and punch it back. What's
Minion
up?
gets to move.
Oh, true.
Goes up here and tries to swat at this guy in the corner.
Okay. Make a roll.
10.
It misses.
Just wanted to do that.
No worries. 2d20 plus 6.
I appreciate you, minion.
Okay, so I got an 11 and a 23. I'm assuming the 23 hits.
Yeah, 23 is going to leave a mark.
Okay, so roll strength check. You take 10 damage.
Whoa.
You fail the strength check. Roll another one.
Let's see. I'll just roll that 1d6 from the armor he takes before things get...
Oh, yeah, that's
out of
fine.
hand. And for the second strength check, 20.
You succeed that one, so you're not poisoned. You're not paralyzed, but you are grappled. Which means on its next turn, it can attempt to paralyze you again.
Wait,
if you don't break the grapple.
Are we in a blood mist?
Yeah, but his blood mist is over on his next turn. You should have... You don't get the proactive healing. On his turn, he rolled. If you had lost health, you should have gained it back.
Did I get it back?
You didn't lose any health.
Oh, I thought I lost 18 health from getting hit by the tentacles.
That
was after.
Oh.
Yeah, the healing triggers at the start of my turn or when you enter it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And the start of my turn is when it evaporates.
Yep.
So.
Cromtech, you're up.
Since the one, what's it called, Chul is grappled.
Churro.
What?
The churro.
Yeah. Since it's grappled with Drusilla, I can walk around it without any issues, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Not unless it wanted to let her go, which it's a mindless monster. It's not letting her go.
Okay, and then the second question I have, the spell I'm using, does it get range increase with the amount of turns I charge it?
That is not something we discussed, so I'm gonna say
damage increase. I know, but would the
yeah
would it, like, basically, like, I'm picturing, like, if I...
You're wondering if it'll blow up bigger.
Charge it, yeah, like anything in, like, it's a 3x3 surrendered by me. If, like, that's just one turn. 2 turns, is it like 3x3 around me times 2, and then the ring around that gets the single damage, turn damage type of thing, or no?
I'm gonna say no for now, just because it's not something we've discussed before, and I don't want to make changes in the fly in the moment anymore. It is something we can discuss later, though.
Okay. In that instance, I'm gonna walk around to here.
Mhm.
I am gonna. Am I allowed to cast another spell while holding this or no?
But the way you roleplayed it, I'm gonna say no, because you literally stuck your hands inside your stomach.
Okay, well, then can I use my first action to charge it a second time and my second action to activate it?
Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay. Yeah, I charge and then activate detonate.
Mhm.
So the 3x3 centered around me. They're gonna receive 46 damage. I think it's reflex for half, or whatever, however we determined.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
no, not with detonate. Detonate didn't have
so just
a
straight.
straight damage, but since you're charging it more than 3 points, it's self-inflicting.
That's 3 turns.
So then it should be 3d6, not 4d6.
Well, my base damage is 2d6.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right.
17 points of damage.
But that also inflicts on the 2 grappled as well.
Oh, you said it was only a 3x3.
Yeah, but they're literally in the lobster's claws. I can't put them inside each other on the grid, but they're holding them. You blow them up, you blow up the people in their arms.
Oh, I thought it was the guy to the, I guess, east was grappled.
No, it was north. East's turn is next.
Well, I hope this helped your rolls, guys. Or broke their concentration.
I actually can see that. So on your next saving throws, I can give you, well, fuck, how do I want to do this? Because he did blow you up as well. But you also know Cromtech. So you can do an int on your turn, not right now. Do an int saving throw. If you roll higher than Cromtech's 14 save, his modifier is a 4, so you'd have to roll higher than 14. I will give you advantage on your saving throw to save yourself.
Okay.
Up next is this guy. Ben's grappled, Drusilla's grappled, and this guy just went magical boom. So 1, 2, he's going to attack. I got a 21 and a nat 20. Obviously, the nat 20 hits.
They both hit.
Yep. Roll strength, please. You take 22 damage.
An 11.
And you failed your strength save. Roll again. And you failed twice. You are now paralyzed.
Nice.
Ben, you are not paralyzed, but you are grappled. Make your int saving throw first to see if you get advantage. You do not get advantage. So you can try to break the grapple, you can fight the guy, you know the rules. You can punch while you're grappled, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but punching while grappled, isn't that a disadvantage?
I've never done it like that. I was basically figuring their attack would be like having you flat-footed. So you would lose your dex bonus in your AC when they attack you next turn, but I don't really have it affect close combat.
Okay, so then I'll well, first things first. Let's see.
You strength one.
How do I
Oh, I don't know how to delete what you
There
created.
we go. And So -2 for the armor.
Did you roll your breaking free yet?
I don't know
No,
if he's going to or not.
Oh,
if
okay.
it doesn't impose disadvantage, it's not that big a deal. If I can like
Richard, get
chill
some
out
water.
in this dude's mouth and just like punch him in the jaw all day, like whatever, it's fine. Assuming I can punch him, which we'll see. Eh,
So far, no.
wait, uh,
That
maybe,
is also a no.
brother.
Oh my god.
That's a whole lot of no's.
10, 15, 8, 7. Oh, wait, next round's your round.
You do have a movement action if you want to try to break free. Like I said, you still can. Up to
Oh,
you.
that doesn't count as an action?
It's a movement action.
Oh,
You haven't
okay.
moved.
Then, yeah, let me try. One of these strength rolls has to do something, right?
No,
And
Yeah,
it's
what, that's
apparently
what I
not.
expected.
5, 4, 3. What's our...
What'd you do to piss off R and Jesus, man?
All
I
of them.
think it was that Coliseum, like way back the first fight.
Yeah, you did.
was
You did
un-
massacre that one.
It was unreal. It was like 5 nat 20s in that one combat. It was rude. It was just rude.
Okay. Up next is the one that is currently grappling Drusilla. So Drusilla, this is against you as flat-footed, so no dex bonus.
All right, don't
I got an 8 and a 13.
-4. The 13 hits.
13 hits. You take 14 damage.
Ow.
R and Jesus loves me tonight. Sorry, guys. You're up. Make a strength save to see if you're no longer poisoned or no longer paralyzed.
Do I still get that thing where if I roll a
Int first.
intelligence?
Yeah,
Come on, Drusilla.
int first. What is 199? That would succeed, but I don't think you can roll that high.
Yeah, no, that was mistype.
That fails.
Oh, the game just loves giving me 8s. Well, 4s, really.
So roll strength, just regular.
Now I
You
get it.
succeed. You're
Nat
not poisoned.
20.
And since you rolled a nat 20, and I do crit success and crit failure, so since you rolled a nat 20, I'm going to say you kind of like Hulk out for a second. Drusilla can't really Hulk out. She's not all that beefcake. But like maybe a magic pulse or something goes off in your body, like you awaken and the claw opens up and you kind of fall to your feet. It's still the end of your turn, but you are no longer grappled and no longer paralyzed. So you're just kind of standing there in front of him, kind of all pissy and magic-y.
I was just picturing that she would like just twitch awake, and the guy's like, ah, the fuck, just squirming.
If it was a regular person, I'd give you that, but this is a sightless monster. So up next is the one fighting Ben. So this will be flat-footed since you did not succeed in your slave throw.
So that's a -2 to my AC, so I've got a 13.
But you're fucked anyway. I got a 25 and a 17.
Yeah, those hit.
You take that's a lot. 29 damage, and then make a strength save because since you're still grappled, he's gonna try to paralyze you again.
A
Well,
46 plus 8 is a
let me
6, 6,
let me
6,
just
3.
Yep,
let me
that
subtract that 29. That's cool.
that was rough.
It's fine. I'm still feeling all right. But that was 2 hits. I have the armor up.
Yep.
10 damage. Get bent. And then there was a strength save.
Yep, to see if you get paralyzed or not. You are now paralyzed. Okay, Cromtech, you are paralyzed. Make a strength save.
Can't it be con? 9.
It is con, but we don't have constitution.
You don't have con.
That's my game. So yeah, no, I don't. And you failed.
I know.
So up next is the guy chomping on you. I got a 9 and a 25.
Holy shit, you missed.
Only one of them.
Yeah, but that's better luck than you've had, or than I've had when you're attacking me in this entire dungeon.
True. This dungeon hasn't been nice to you either. Except for you do a lot of damage. You just take a lot too. You take 10 damage.
I still remember that Drider didn't miss. Even the arrows that shot through the flame spheres still got me.
Ben, you're up.
All right, so I guess the first thing is a strength check to see if I can unparalyze myself.
First and last thing. That's all you get.
Just wiggle your big toe.
Oh,
Nat
I
20.
will give you the same thing. You got a nat 20. Yours is more of a hulking out, though. Like, you're seriously pissed. This guy just fucking licked your face. And you got all, like, rigid, and you're like, oh, hell no, he didn't. And you just fucking explode with blood and muscle, and his claw just kind of, like, lets you go, and you fall, like, superhero pose to one knee, and you're glaring at him viciously. It's still the end of your turn, but you are no longer grappled or paralyzed.
Wait,
I'm gonna
breaking
find where this
paralysis
thing hides its
is a whole
gonads,
turn.
and I'm gonna just pummel it.
What, buddy?
Breaking paralysis is our whole turn.
That's what the poison says. It says you can attempt to break the paralysis at the end of your turn.
Oh,
That's rough.
Yeah, a lot of
So-
these effect poisons are brutal.
Up these guys next. You're the one who's trying to kill Drusilla. You're no longer grappled, so this is no longer flat-footed. So just regular armor. I got a 14 and an 11.
Yay, it doesn't hit.
Okay. You're up, Drusilla.
Okay, so I want to kind of get a little tricksy here. I roll Knowledge Monster. I know these things sense magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still got my Dark Blade imbued.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to throw this guy off. I'm going to try and summon my Dark Blade in the shadow behind it to attack its back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe think there's a magic source behind it. Maybe they'll throw it off.
I will do the same thing I did with Kromtech, which I'm guessing you weren't paying attention to. It depends on how much damage you do, because the amount of damage will be the concentration of the magic. And right now, you're all putting off a whole lot of magic, since you're mostly casters. So you got to do, like, max damage for this to work.
I don't know, man. If I'm getting cornholed by a magic sword, I'm pretty sure that's gonna get my attention straight away.
Well, you're special.
There was one more layer to my what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
If I use my Shadow Blade behind it and I'm in
Mhm.
front of it, does that count as flanking?
No.
Huh.
And if you used your floating blade, the one where you make your sword float and it becomes its own little object, I'd give you that one, but not the one that just pops out of shadows and stabs people.
So even if I were fighting like somebody who relied on sight, they wouldn't be thrown off by that at all?
I mean, you're basically just casting a spell at them from a shadow.
Yeah,
In this kind of world, that happens.
Okay. Just thought I'd try that. Anyways, roll hit.
Okay, do you? You missed.
Ooh,
So to roleplay is a bit. You just like exploded power to get out of this thing's claws and tentacles. So then you kind of manage to duck and weave, but you're also Drusilla, so you're a little winded. You're starting to get a little scared. You're feeling a little timid. You go to cast your dark blade out of its shadow to stab it, and you're kind of like, eh. And this little like speck of magic comes out of you because of how scared you are right now. And this little tiny blade pops up underneath it, and then goes back into its shadow.
Ooh, do I forfeit my second attack roll?
No, I've never made you do that.
All right. That's embarrassing. But it doesn't happen twice.
You
It
missed.
happens to plenty of mages. Don't worry.
No, you missed. So up next is
Wait, minion.
unless you want to move. Oh yeah, minion.
I don't feel like incurring an attack of opportunity, but I do want to kind of create this weird little checker pattern here.
Um,
Have my
Yeah,
pin
that's fine.
try to attack.
it misses.
All right.
Up next is the one fighting Crown Tag, or not Crown Tag, the one fighting Ben. Again, no longer flat-footed.
Let's see.
2 12s.
Thank you.
Wow, 666. Sign of the devil.
I mean, if ever there was a sign of the way this game is going, but those both miss.
Okay. Crown Tag, you're up. You're paralyzed. Need a strength save from you.
But that's at the end of my turn, right?
It is the end of your turn.
No, it's not. I can still think, right?
You can think.
All
You
right.
can't
I want
do
to
anything.
telepathically tell Ben, if you have a second, I'm sorry. Thought it was a good idea. Didn't work out as well, but I did do something. A blood mist might work. Blood pull, or blood, maybe a blood bath, something like that.
Yeah, the punching isn't working. I'm also feeling a change of strategy coming on.
And then I telepathically go to Drusilla, hey, make your minion useful and go grab one of those exploding mushrooms and it'd probably do more damage.
Or don't do that. What? I don't even hear that thought, and I'm just like,
It'd probably do more damage than the minion trying to attack by itself. Just a
to
thought.
us, yeah.
Yeah, no, let's not. I'm with Ben. No. Do any idea
19.
what those mushrooms.
And
No,
I break
it's okay.
free.
My dynamite vest is gonna hurt them too.
I break
We
free
got
and I end my turn.
One of these days we're gonna
Oh,
roll.
you do break free. You are no longer poisoned. Or you're no longer paralyzed, but you are still grappled. And the guy is going to attack you. You're flat-footed, so no dex bonus. I got a 17 and a 13.
Even with all my bonuses, that would have still hit both of them.
Okay. 23 damage.
Good. Okay.
Ben, you're up.
Okay. -2 to maintain the armor. Let me just pop a blood mist. So another -10. Let's see. Centered here. All right. Roll a d8. See what that does for everybody. 6.
Allies gain 6, enemies lose 6.
What is happening?
I think I clicked on it and somehow managed to delete it on accident. I'm not entirely sure how.
6 health?
Yeah, you get 6.
Okay, let me just redo that. There we go.
I'll take it. That's cool.
And you got one more action.
For my next trick, the one directly to my north. Oh, how much health do I have to play with? Not as much as I'd like. Blood pull for 50 HP.
Okay,
Big money,
is-
no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Oh,
Hot damn.
I gotta roll one myself.
And
Let's
that
see
20.
here. I got a 9. So you double. You gain 100. Well, you gain 21. That's all he's got.
The fuckers are always almost dead.
I'm just moving him aside. His corpse is
Can you
still
guys hear
there.
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
His corpse is still there. I'm just moving him aside for aesthetic's sake.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move up now that I am able to do so.
Mm-hmm.
We told him yes.
We did.
Yeah, maybe
Totally
he can
did.
hear us.
I can hear you guys now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you can hear us.
I just hung up and opened it.
There it is.
So that's the end of your turn then?
Yes. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. This one is the one fighting Drusilla, which it just missed its last two, I believe, and then she had some performance issues. So let's see. I got a 14 and a 25.
25 hits.
Make a strength save.
How much damage do I take?
I'm getting there.
Donnie,
Quick.
Donnie, did your minion attack the last turn?
Yeah, it did, but it missed.
Did you calculate flat
You
footed?
are grappled.
Oof. What was that?
Did it count as flanking?
Should
I
have.
didn't, but it should have.
Would have hit.
No, it still wouldn't have hit. He only rolled a 13.
Only, that's a fucking good roll for us.
Yeah, but flat-footed
Jesus.
doesn't really affect these guys all that
Anything
much.
above a 10 is a good roll for us.
We don't have +8 to fucking hit
It's +6 to hit. Thank you very much.
this time. This is the lowest of the fucking dungeon.
Do I have to roll to?
Yeah, you gotta roll to resist poison again. That's what I was thinking, but Bork
I was
kept interrupting
talking.
me. You are poisoned once again.
Loves rolling 8s for me.
Yeah.
This is like my 5th 8 in this encounter.
Go ahead and roll your strength save. See if you get out of it. Nope.
Wow.
RNG just gave you a 9, though.
Wow, generous.
Ground Tech, you're up. You're still... No, you broke out of it. You're just grappled now.
For my first action, I'm gonna try breaking grapple.
That's your movement action. You fail.
I thought it was either one. Well, in that case, can I just look down at this person, put my hands in front of the face, and just cast fireballs like directly to its face?
I'll give you an advantage on your attack roll, yeah.
Like, I can't reach you. Okay, fine. There'll be 4d20.
218
plus 4. A 15 doesn't hit? Okay. 4. Oh, sorry. 6. 21 total fire damage.
That's not bad. That's a good, powerful hit. Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I'm just sitting there with my leg dangling.
Okay. The one you just fireballed in the face is up. Nat 20 and a 17.
Both.
Yep. You might be unconscious. Okay, so 3 doubled is 6. So add 3 to the 18. You take 21.
Okay.
Ben, you're up.
Okay.
Just nervous when oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Let's see. So that's a D8 from the blood mist. 1. Cool.
You gain 1 health, guys.
It's better than nothing. Well, they also gain the 2 chules gain -1, so
I'm just reminding them to add 1 health to their health points.
Actually,
because Donnie might forget and then complain later.
of course I will. Just like I want to complain about forgetting my minion's attack action. But I'm, you know,
Right.
You're trying so hard
I'm a
to
changed
not
man.
do exactly that, aren't you?
yeah.
Which of these enemies looks the healthiest? Imagine it's hard to tell with a lobster, but is there one that's like...
Well, this one
Probably one
on
next to
the
Drusilla.
right just got its face, fucking blowing up by fire.
We saw a lot of
and
fireballs.
Decided to really squeeze Kromtech after that. This one has kind of been hit and miss with damage from Drusilla and yourself, so it's in a little better shape. Nothing really has directly hit it yet.
Besides my big AoE.
Yeah, except for the starts with the AoEs. Yeah.
Okay, well, blood pull 50 HP. I feel like this isn't
Advantage?
going to work twice in a row, but I gotta try.
Why would he have advantage?
Flanking.
That doesn't give you advantage. It's a strength check. It's his strength versus their strength.
I can always ask, can't I?
Oh.
Oh, and you might not win this one.
I'd be surprised if I did win this one.
Except for I clicked right click instead of left click.
I'm almost certainly
If he rolls an
losing
8,
50
I'm going left.
HP.
15, yeah, you lose. That puts it back. Yep. Right there. Bam.
I was gonna left so hard if he rolled an 8.
You got another action.
I don't want to, but I have to. Double or nothing. God
Oh
damn.
no.
The last time you did this, it worked really well in your favor. It's up to you whether you want to press fate. I'm not saying don't. But,
I get that it worked once, maybe twice, but like But again, I have to gamble.
Okay.
Oh, I would have liked a better roll than
Are you doing 100 now?
Yeah, you lost.
He lost a 12 to a 20.
Yeah, but unnatural 20. And that was 100, a good chunk of his life, yes.
Guys, I'm not feeling so good.
Well, this guy, he went from, a little bruised to healthy and happy, and he's got paralyzed Drusilla in his claws, so he's going to squeeze. And he's going to hit you with both of them.
Dang.
You take 29 points of damage. And you're up. So let's give me hopefully get the fuck out of here shrink save, because you guys are getting wrecked.
$15.
You succeed. You are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, my minion swipes at this guy
Make the roll.
before I forget.
You actually hit. You 1d6 damage. I've never actually seen your minion hit anything before.
I know, right? It's a bit of a miracle. Takes 5 damage.
Kind of like punches it in a tentacle, luckily, somehow. And it cries a little, but that's about it. Kromtech, if I remember correctly, you are still grappled but not paralyzed at this moment.
Sounds about right. They didn't try paralyzing me last turn.
I haven't been making them paralyzed unless they re-grapple you. So if you break the grapple and they grapple you again, then you get paralyzed again. If you're still grappled, they just squeeze until you die. Kind of how I've been playing them.
I rolled a 15.
You trying to break grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah, you succeed.
That's my movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you'll no longer be flat-footed when he attacks you next turn. I mean, you can always sacrifice an action to withdraw and then sacrifice another action to sprint. That would get you 30 feet away.
I think that's in my best interest.
Okay, that's your turn then. Okay, this guy was fighting Kromtech, but Kromtech ran away, and there's a fresh bag of blood magic right here. So he's gonna come back.
Significantly less blood than there was a moment ago.
He's gonna come back and attack the fresh bag of blood magic. 9 and a 16.
16 hits.
You take 10 damage. How much in armor?
Just a second, let me roll that. 3.
I rolled that wrong, but that's my mistake, so I'll just leave it. Okay, strength.
Is it grappling?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much the only thing these things do. You don't get grappled.
There's that strength I thought I had.
Okay, Ben, you're up.
Is this the second turn that the blood mist has been up?
No, this would actually,
so it's
yeah.
over. So let me delete that real quick. Let's see, that's -2 for the armor to stay up. Let me try one set of basic attacks.
There we go. So were you going to do another blood pull?
He doesn't have enough for a blood pull.
Oh, sure I do. I don't have to go big. I can just, you know...
Are you punching?
Everything I have left. So 17 hits?
Then, yeah, 17 hits. I was reading the 19 for some reason, but that was the grapple resist.
So that's
Miss.
10 damage.
10 damage, not 10 to hit.
I said you just said he hit.
Yeah. I thought he was rolling for his second set of punches.
Man, I gotta go big. I'm gonna spend 20 HP to punch him 7 times.
Go for it. Make your rolls.
Can you feel my optimism?
Yeah, sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow! What did I do to you?
2 of them hit.
Oh boy.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 damage. So 1 more than that 1 punch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was not a good gamble, sir. But unless you want to move and provoke an attack of opportunity because you've used your 2 basic actions, is your turn up?
Yeah.
Okay. Up next is the one squishing Drusilla to death, who is freshly invigorated. What the fuck was that?
That was me coughing. I got something in my throat.
It sounded like a ghost or something. I got a 9 and a 24.
You got
20,
ghosts in your
24 hits.
blood.
24 hits.
You take 10 damage.
Ouch.
And it is your turn. And you are no longer paralyzed, but you are still grappled.
Guys, Kromtech, I'm feeling like we do another disengage and retreat.
You're grappled, dude.
Oh, shit.
You're still grappled.
Shit. That sucks so much.
I mean,
Let me
that's
swipe
fine.
at this guy.
As soon as you guys get away, they're gonna come towards me. So you guys got a free escape.
Where are you going to run to? Not that I can even talk to you because I'm paralyzed.
You're not paralyzed, just grappled.
Oh.
You broke out of your paralysis last time.
Oh, wait. So I can attack him?
Mm-hmm. You just can't move.
All right. I still got Darkblade active. I swing it behind him twice.
Go for it. Make your attack roll. The 19 hits.
Takes 8 physical damage and all right. 4 shadow damage.
Okay.
And
Are your minion attacking?
yeah, he missed. He rolled.
Oh, okay.
He got like a 2 or something. I don't remember what he got.
Gotcha. Kromtech, you be up, sir.
Yes. So the one guy that's holding on to Drusilla looks pretty fresh. The other guy looks pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start by doing 2 fireballs, but I'm gonna split them into individual pellets.
You're doing the 12 1d1 doubles.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are 12d20 plus 4. Two nat 20s.
1, 2,
An unnat 20.
3 hit for 1, 2 hit for 2, so that's 5. 6, 7. 7 damage. Which one?
The one that's by Ben. The one that looks rough.
Okay.
You still up?
Yep.
Any chance he's distracted?
I'm gonna do it again.
You're grappled. No, you're not grappled.
Wow.
You rolled 12d20 plus 4. Oh, okay. No, you were attacking again. Gotcha. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 2, 3, 4,
I'm counting 10
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Where are you getting 10?
Oh, 11 plus 4 doesn't hit?
No.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, 9.
9 damage. Still up, but smoking.
I tried, Ben. I tried.
Appreciate it.
You gonna move it all?
Me, no. I'm good right here.
Okay. Up next is the one attacking Ben. I'm assuming both hit.
It's been good.
23 damage.
Yeah, Ben's taking a nap.
Okay. Roll your damage for your armor. It was still active, so it would still have attacked him.
And that was 2 hits, right?
Yep.
Says rolling the dice. There we go.
Okay. So, in a strange movie-esque fashion, This thing goes down to clobber Ben, and he raises his arms to try to protect his face, and the blood armor around him like stabs into like a vein or something in the claw. I don't know. I'm not smart about lobsters. And it starts spewing blood out, and it kind of falls to the floor. But at the same time, the sheer force of the claws colliding with Ben's head knock him the fuck out as well. So they're just both collapsed there in a pool of blood. You don't know whose is whose.
No.
No, that sucks.
Okay, up next is the one squeezing Drusilla to death.
Well, I mean, there's still death saves, right?
Yeah.
Are we doing that with con or no?
Well, I don't have Constitution. It would be
Just
Strength.
straight D20? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm assuming both of these hit you, Drusilla.
What does it roll?
23 and a 24.
Yeah.
You would roll that on your turn.
Oh, fair. Well, I mean, we skipped my turn because I got knocked the fuck out.
No, we didn't. Your turn is
Yeah.
after Cromtech.
Cromtech went, tried to distract the thing. It attacked me.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. My bad.
Going DM.
Yeah, shit happens. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
So that's
Drusilla, you take 21 damage, and that would be a fail.
yeah.
Ooh. All right. And then I
Are you
got
still up and kicking?
me. Yeah, barely. I got 6 health.
Okay, it's your turn. You're not paralyzed. You're just grappled.
All right. I've been bungling my attack actions again. I actually get 4 swings. 2 for standard, 2 for bonus. I've just been doing 2, so I'm gonna swing 4 times at this guy.
Okay.
It's been a dumbass. I'm so dumb.
Not my job to keep track of your skills.
Unless I'm giving myself extra skills.
Yep. Then I keep track very closely. Because you do that.
No, I've never done that.
Yes, I do.
You forgot the backslash. There we go. The net 20 hits. It's the only one that hits, but it'll be double your base damage, or double your roll damage.
Oh, that's 1d8 plus 5. Forgot I got an amulet.
So it's 6 plus 5, so it's 11 damage.
Alright, and then my shadow damage is
1.
yay. Does that get doubled?
No.
Yay.
It's an enchantment. Yeah, you do 12 damage. Congratulations, sir. Sadly for you, this one got healed by a specific bloody barbarian. Cromtech, you're up. Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as the last turn. I'm not too concerned anymore. Kind of didn't want to overkill this guy because I was kind of expecting Ben to try to heal off of it because it was full health.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that anymore.
No, Ben's laying down in a pool of blood.
So,
He's just taking a nap. Don't worry about him.
that one's not as good. The 19 plus 4, I assume, the net 20, and the 17 plus 4. So 4 for the first one.
2, 3, 4. Yep, 4, and then
1, 2, 3, 4. for the second
1,
one.
2, 3, 4 for the second one. So 8 damage. Okay. Ben, death save.
Yay.
You fail again.
Second failure.
Oh.
So, we have never experienced this in our campaigns. For clarification for any of you who listen or watch us, so this is a new one for us. But according to the rules I read when we started actually dying, Ben gets one more death save. If he fails, Ben Sorcio is dead. Either that or one of his allies need to come and stabilize him before he fails and dies. If he succeeds, he can do 2 more. He gets 2 more chances. It's either 3 failures or 3 successes, whichever one he gets first.
Oh, but don't forget, a nat 1 counts as 2 failures, which at this point
Would
doesn't
fuck-
matter.
Yeah, no.
And the nat 20 would bring me back with 1 HP.
Okay. I did not know that. Thank you for clarifying. The one squishing Drusilla is about to go for a full party wipe. Oh, you are lucky duck. A 7 and an 11.
Oh, thank God. They both miss.
Drusilla, you are up.
Can my minions stabilize?
I don't believe so. Your minion's not really smart.
Ugh. Okay, is that a standard action? Bonus action?
You're grappled. You can't stabilize him without breaking the grapple.
My minion tries to break the grapple.
I'll give it to you, but you're gonna have to roll pretty high.
Minion could assist in breaking the grapple.
To do that, which would allow you to roll advantage.
I think
Alright.
the only way that he could try to stabilize me would be to, like, stick his finger in my mouth and just uppercut my jaw to bite his finger off. Thus, like, sort of completing an attack.
Here, have some of my blood.
I rolled breaking
Yeah,
the grapple
you
with-
won. You're out of the grapple.
Get the fuck up, Ben! Get the fuck up!
Stabilizing doesn't get him up. It just brings him to 1 HP so that he doesn't die.
Don't fucking die on me. I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so you use one of your actions to stabilize him. Ben, you are still unconscious, but you are no longer in the throes of death. You have 1 basic action left.
Uh,
Can I telepathically tell her to move her minion down 1?
I don't see why not. You guys could easily just shout as well.
I shout,
Okay.
unless your minion's doing something useful, move it away from me for a little bit.
okay. Boom. It uses his movement action to do that.
Uh-huh. You still got a basic action. What do you want to do?
I rolled a sword swing, which is a
The 18 hits.
all right.
You roll damage or what?
You roll
There it is. Do, 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 do,
12
do,
damage
do.
total. 7 physical, 5 shadow.
Okay.
That's all.
Yep, that's all you got. Crown Tech, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to two-handed cast Flame Wall, but I'm going to use both of them on the same spot to kind of like superheat it.
You're doing heat damage. Yeah. Remember, your heat damage radius is 10 feet. Which would mean putting it there would still get the guys.
Right. Alright, well, I'm going to do it here.
Okay. You're going to do both of them.
On top of each other, yeah.
So 2d6 damage.
For a solid 10 damage.
Not horrid.
He stabilized him, right?
Yep. He's unconscious still, but no longer dying.
Okay. I can do this then. I'm gonna go to what we did with the what I did with Ben. I'm just gonna do a single one here. But I'm gonna layer them on top of each other again.
Flame swirl?
Yeah, the flame swirls. To try to get
Okay.
a little extra radiant damage going out towards it.
Again, your radiant damage is 10 feet. 10 feet includes Minion and Drusilla if you put it there.
As long as it's not Ben.
Okay.
I don't want to kill Ben, but if Drusilla can
Roll damage.
take something. 9.
You take 9 damage, Drusilla.
I'm down. I'm unconscious.
Drusilla is now unconscious.
But Ben's stable,
Ben,
right?
Ben is stable still, yes. Ben, I will allow you, if you so wish, to make a strength check to see if you wake up from your conscious state. You will still be heavily wounded and very, very much in bad shape, but you'll be able to make an action if you choose.
All right. Before that, I just want to
God.
see what my last death save would have been.
Do it. You'd have been
Yeah,
rolled a
no,
new
it's a good thing I
character.
got stabilized.
Yeah, we'd be having a new character being rolled. It'd be a very weird way to end my season.
All right, so a strength save to wake up.
You wake up. You're conscious.
Where were those rolls before, man? Okay.
You can have one basic action. You can choose it to move or attack, but that's all you get because you just woke up. Or you could stabilize Drusilla, who is now, in the throes of death.
True. True, and I don't know how long she's been like that.
No, you don't.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stabilize Drusilla.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll anything for that, or
No, she just
Okay.
comes to 1. Doesn't have to make any death saves. Up next is the lobster critter. Okay, so you two, you just woke up and you're now unconscious. So it kind of just dropped your body once it knocked you out. And the only real source of power left is, sadly, Croptech. But there's a firewall in the way. I am going to roll a D100 and see if this creature is smart enough to go around the fire or through the fire. It's smart enough to go around.
Which way around?
1, 2, 3. Oh, you would actually, Ben, you are conscious, so you will get an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and make your roll. If you hit, he'll stop there. If you fail, he'll keep moving.
Don't forget minion.
I already
I'm
forgot, minion.
all of a sudden reconsidering making this attack because I
You
don't
missed
want
anyway.
attention.
It's up to you. It's called an
But
attack
you
of
know what?
opportunity.
Fuck this guy. Oh well, okay. I don't even hit,
No, you do
which
not.
is fair.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stop that. So the way I'm thinking of this is, as for roleplay fashion, the undead minion kind of goes and misses as it starts walking away. And then Ben kind of like is sitting there holding Drusilla, like shaking her, trying to keep her alive. Kind of takes a swipe at its ankle and misses as well as it keeps walking. But that ends its turn because these are close combat critters. Drusilla, you have the same option as Ben. You can choose to make a strength save to see if you regain consciousness, in which case you will get 1 action.
Why not?
You are unconscious. Cromtech, you are up, and you see this big lobster thing coming right for you.
I mean, you steps away from the fire.
That's fine.
I think to myself, yes, open space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you can't reach me from there.
Probably not.
Okay,
But you're also backing into a corner.
that's fine. I'm actually gonna go down to the left one. My back's to the wall. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna cast Flame Swirls on to any cast right on top of this guy. For both of them.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm actually gonna cast Flame Walls to surround it. So it's gonna be like a. So it's. I'm in the mood for baked crab tonight, apparently.
So roll 4d6 worth it, or no, 66 worth of damage. 2 for each of the flame swirls and 1 for each of the flame walls radiant damage.
18.
18. You know, this thing would have been dead like 3 times over if Ben hadn't fully healed it.
We all make mistakes in the heat of
Speaking,
passion.
speaking of which, it is Ben's turn, and he literally can't use any of his abilities, so you can move.
But you forget, I have rocks.
You do. Yes.
So I'm gonna throw some rocks at this fucker.
Roll
What
attack.
else am I gonna do? That'd be what, agility?
Yeah, agility to hit. If you hit, you can do strength for damage.
All right.
One hits. The other one doesn't.
All right. So this is gonna do like 1 point of
One
damage.
d4. Roll a
Alright.
d4.
D4 plus strength.
Yep.
For 4. I need to get like a dice exorcism or something.
Well, especially since we're rolling online, the number generator really hates you today.
RNG just hates me.
This critter is up.
Alright, Jesus.
It has no choice but to go through the fire, but it will roll a agility save to see if it runs through or just kind of walks through like a dick.
Walk.
It just kind of walks through like a dick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes 11. Oh, it's unconscious. Never mind. It stays there. Okay. You guys won. Kind of. I think.
As the flames,
Yeah.
like as I see it walking through and just collapse, I kind of hands on knee side, take a deep breath, and then I realize, and I sprint over to Drusilla to stabilize her.
Cromtech already, or Ben already did.
I would not have known that
That is true.
I'm still woozy.
because
What happened?
they're both
Did I kill
laying
them?
down, and they were laying down when I last saw them. The flame walls and
Corpse
stuff,
here.
and then I had a lobster
corpse here.
chasing after me.
So that's where the corpses would be. At this point, for listeners, followers, and my D&D crew, we are going to call it because it is super late for me and my ass hurts. We will figure out loot and do some role playing when we come back in next week. Are we playing next week?
I'm down. Yeah.
I was more so asking Bork.
No, Wednesday.
Why Wednesday?
I have a wedding, last wedding of the year, but I'm usher, so I have to actually go to rehearsal dinner
Oh, and the rehearsal dinner the night before.
Thursday. Actually,
Gotcha.
so I'm leaving
Okay.
Thursday.
Gotcha. I don't know if I could do a Wednesday. Wednesday would be hard for me. It's the middle of my week, and that just kind of sucks.
Could do it earlier if we have to.
We'll see. We'll see how work goes. I'm looking at a very chaotic work week this week. So I'll let you guys know. But for our listeners, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a pretty epic battle. Got a little hairy, which was fun. I quite enjoyed it, which is probably the only reason I actually stayed up to 9:30. Other than that, my old ass is going to bed. I hope all you enjoy us and enjoy our shows and keep coming back. Canervus Blurgan, any idea on if you are going to run a module or are we switching over to Donnie Danger next?
I think we'll be switching over to Donnie Danger next. It's gonna take
This
me
is-
some time to read up.
No worries. It's fine by me. Like I said last time, which was about 2 weeks ago, I have probably another 4 or 5 episodes. So you got about a month's time, Donnie, a little over a month, depending on how many weeks we end up skipping due to scheduling problems, to get your stuff up and ready.
Alrighty.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the next time I might have to skip will be like the second week in November.
I'm not sure when the next time I have to skip it. I actually don't think I have anything planned for the rest of the year.
Thanksgiving, Halloween, or Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
Christmas
but
area.
besides that, yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you all later. Have all a good night.
Good night, viewers.
Bye.
Good night, listeners.
All right.
Great.